River Vale, New Jersey is a residential town in northern New Jersey in the Pascack Valley. If you're thinking about making a move to New Jersey and curious what town is right for you, watch this video to the very end. And if you get anything out of it, please leave it a like. If you want to see more videos that are going to help you decide where you're going to move to in New Jersey, subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, this video is all about River Vale, New Jersey. River Vale is in the northernmost part of New Jersey. It actually borders New York on the northern side of town. Now, this town is in the Pascack Valley, which consists of Montvale, Park Ridge, Hillsdale, Emerson. Now, if you wanted to get to New York City, you can see that Manhattan is located right over here. And River Vale is often considered a New York City suburb, although it's very residential and it's more of a driving town rather than a public transportation town. To see how far you can drive within 30 minutes from River Vale, here is a 30-minute map. And as you can see, you can get into the northern parts of Manhattan within 30 minutes. But if you wanted to get to Midtown or downtown Manhattan, you're looking at more like a 45-minute drive. You can get to all of northern Bergen County, and you can get to Rockland County, New York as well. So you're going to be able to find malls, schools, restaurants, everything you need, tons of it within 30 minutes of River Vale, New Jersey. River Vale is a very unique town, and I like that it's split up from the northern to the southern side of town with the Edgewood Country Club right in the middle. There's actually 3 golf clubs in town: River Vale, Edgewood, and Valley Brook. So you're going to have 2 main residential pockets, this northern part of town to the west side, and the southern part of town, you can see the residential pocket runs right through the middle. River Vale is a very serene town. People specifically love River Vale because of the unique real estate options that you're going to find in town. They have literally everything. You can find ranches, Cape Cods, of course, the desired colonials, and even some really cool contemporary homes. I've actually seen a house with a swimming pool inside covered by a gigantic glass terrarium. There's not really too many commercial buildings or properties at all in town, and you have plenty of outdoor space with the country clubs and parks as well. So River Vale has some unique real estate options, and it's going to be the perfect town for someone who wants to be close to New York City, live in a very safe, quiet residential neighborhood, and live in a specific house that really suits their unique needs. Diving into River Vale's history, you can see the community was ranked number 29 on the 100 best places to live in 2007, published by CNN/Money magazine. River Vale was formed as a township on April 30th, 1906. So we're almost 120 years old. From the portions of Hillsdale Township, which is now the borough of Hillsdale, and Washington Township, which is still Washington Township to this day. You can see River Vale has a population of 10,190 people with a median age of almost 47 years old. The average household size is almost 3 individuals, and the median household income is $153,000. Now, River Vale is often considered a premier or white-collar town. When I open up the employment tab, you can see that 61% of River Vale workers are white-collar. So this $153,000 median income should come as no surprise to anybody who's interested in shopping in River Vale. As of the end of February 2023, the median sold price year-to-date is $740,000. I want to share this with you, that way you know how much taxes are on a $740,000 home. So there is a home that sold for $740,000 at 620 Baylor. As you can see, they were originally asking for $900,000 and it ended up selling for $740,000. For this house, you can expect to pay $17,446 in taxes. And that's with River Vale's effective tax rate of 2.583%. Keep in mind, when you buy a home in New Jersey, especially a new construction, taxes are not assessed until the buyer purchases the property, and the tax assessor comes out to evaluate the property after the purchase has been made. So it's impossible to predict what your taxes will be until the tax assessor actually comes out and assesses the property. So that 2.583%, it is on the tax assessable value, which can only be determined by the town or municipality tax assessor. The overall cost of living in River Vale is very comparable to its southern Pascack Valley counterparts. It is a premium town. It does have so much to offer. So while the taxes may seem high and the prices may seem high too, people want to move here. There's high competition to get in. So you do get what you pay for, although the cost of living is relatively high compared to the rest of the nation. With the slightly higher cost of living, there are some great amenities in town, and that is all in the parks and recreation. There's actually 8 parks in town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see a bunch are scattered right in the heart of town, but you do have Ranges Field down here to the southeast, and to the south, you have the Pascack Brook County Park. It's actually a county park, not a River Vale park, and it's shared with Westwood, which is just one town to the south. Got a nice pond, nice walking trail. In town, you'll be able to find bike trails. Of course, there's those 3 golf courses. Edgewood Country Club, it used to be a 27-hole course. They just took away 9 holes, and they're turning the southern part of the golf course into a new development, so there's some fantastic new builds going up. There's a lot to do outdoors in River Vale, and the beauty of it is that there's not a lot of traffic getting to the parks. It's a very quiet and peaceful community where people are driving slow down the streets. I think it's great for the summertime, springtime, fall, and even in the winter, there's some nice hills where you go sledding with the kids. And what's a great town without a great school system? As you can see here, River Vale Public School District does get an A- according to niche.com. Now, niche.com, great schools. I don't know how they get these grades. I think it's all, quite frankly, not something that you should base your town decision on. So let's actually go into the performance of each of the schools. The Roberge Elementary School right here, serving K through 5, has a student-teacher ratio of 9-1. Fantastic ratio. Then you have the Woodside Elementary School, the other elementary school in town. It offers grades pre-kindergarten through 5th grade with a student-teacher ratio of 14-1. Moving up into middle school, we do have the Holdrum Middle School in town, grades 6 through 8, and it has a student-to-teacher ratio of 10-1. Moving on to the Pascack Valley High School, where your children will attend grades 9 through 12, we do have a student-to-teacher ratio of 11-1. And this high school is a regional high school shared with neighboring towns Montvale, Woodcliff Lake, and Hillsdale. Great public high school that's very well regarded in the area for both academics and athletics. So your children will be well prepared for higher education or whatever comes next in life. So what's going on in River Vale right now? What's the real estate market like? Well, there's a lot of first-time home buyers who choose River Vale, and there's a lot of move-up buyers who choose River Vale as well, because of the beautiful residential homes and the options that you get in town. River Vale is very quaint, so a lot of people like to go there when they want to get away from all the noise, especially the noise from New York City, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. The job market for residents of River Vale is typically found in New York City or other more commercial areas, such as neighboring Woodcliff Lake or Montvale, or even Paramus. Bergen County does have a lot of industry in all fields, but of course, New York City is just a 45-minute drive away from River Vale, so we do have a lot of commuters. A lot of people who work in New York and return to the suburbs at night to spend the rest of their days with their family and loved ones. River Vale is regarded as a safe town. The weather is very mild in the spring and fall. We do have hot summers in River Vale, and we do have cold winters with a pretty high likelihood that it's going to snow, although the winter of 2022 to 2023 has barely snowed at all. So that's kind of what you can expect for the weather in town. And as for the commute to New York City, most residents opt to drive if they're living in River Vale, but there's a couple other options as well, such as a park and ride located in Paramus. And then, of course, there's a train station in Westwood, which takes you down the Pascack Valley line right into Secaucus or Hoboken, where you can transfer to get into Penn Station from there. The commute is doable, although it's longer than some of the closer Bergen County towns to New York City. If you liked this overview of the town of River Vale, please leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to know exactly where you're going to move to in New Jersey when the time is right. And if you'd like to see my preferred list of River Vale homes, click the form in the link down below, give me your email address, and I will send you my preferred homes in town. It's my unique, specific list. I update it all the time. So when you reach out, when the time is right, I will give you an up-to-date list of my preferred homes in River Vale, New Jersey. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And my name is Tyler Sellers from 2 Win Realty. I'll catch you on the next video.